Alright, washing machine of death, LG Intellowasher with broken motor drive plate. It's the rear aluminum 3-pronged support assembly for the drum. Probably won't work as well as I hope it will. Yeah. Die-cast bracket's actually snapped in several places, unfortunately. Try again. No. There goes what's left of the drive flange. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, at least there's another one lying in the dirt at the scrapyard. I'll grab that one next week and see if it will do the job. Alright, one final test. I've just plugged it straight into the motor of this LG Intellowasher. It's a 7 kilo washer. Let's give the old switch a go. Hang on. I think that's going to work just fine. Let's try it with about half a kilo of steel in it. Let's try it with a 3-cylinder diesel flywheel in it. Oh, that's going to work really well. Let's see if I can get this thing to jump without falling over. Almost. I can't make it past the pavers. Well, this is the next victim. It's also a 7 kilo Intellowasher. Different design to the last one. It's got a centre control button and everything. I think it's newer, 2002 model. It's also suffering a bad drum problem. Someone lost 5 cents. Definitely a lot of play in the drum support bracket, just like the last one I picked up. And you'll see on the back of the drum, or the tub, what's happened. Bearings are bone dry. This is the one I pinched the motor off. The one that went flying off the table. It's the one I already cut the loom out of. But you can see where that silicon is. There's a black line. And that's where the drum's rubbed through all the way around, up to here, and up to here. There's a black line in there. That's paper thin, if not busted through. That's because the drum support brackets failed. Seems to be a common thing on these. Another customer brought one of these to the scrapyard that he'd already dismantled, thinking it was the bearings that had gone. Sure enough, the drum support bracket, which is in 3 pieces, it's essentially a triangular drive plate, had shattered in all three places and just dropped the drum. Basically it shattered the same way it did on my first test, but without so much dramatic noise. And that's also a water leak there. Yeah, that dark stains where a bit of ongoing water leakage has occurred. That's not good either. They tried to repair it. They've patched it up once before with silicone, and then it started rubbing through up here and leaking again. So it's just a common failure mode for these washing machines, unfortunately. I have seen some where the bracket, or the drive plate essentially, has corroded, possibly from the wrong washing powder, so I'm not going to lay all the blame on the manufacturer. If you use the wrong washing powder in a front loader, it will probably attack the aluminium bracket and eventually destroy it. So it's not entirely the manufacturer's fault that this keeps happening, but they'd certainly last longer if they'd made the bracket out of stainless steel. It's only a pressing. Just press that triangular bracket that bolts onto the back of this drum out of a piece of stainless steel and weld the shaft in, rather than die casting it out of crap high pressure cast aluminum. You wouldn't get this sort of failure. I don't know if this one's going to do what I want either. It'd probably just break the bracket and shit itself again. But you can find out in another video. Well, good news is I found the motor that came off the one that I destroyed earlier. It shattered its drive plate, or drive flange thingy. Rubber mounts for it. Drive belt, which is actually a Daco belt. It's EL1173J5. So if you're repairing one of these and need a belt, well, there's your part number. Universal motor, 12,000 RPM, 500 watt. 220 volts DC. I knew that was a DC motor. They do run on AC, but we really need DC to over rev these things. Maybe a DC microwave transformer on a variac is what I need. I knew these things were DC. That other one's AC though. That's the funny thing that threw me off. But in theory these both run on AC and DC, which I proved a couple of nights ago. I ran one on a car battery. I didn't bother filming it because I'm going to show you again sometime. But since this weather just won't give me any peace at the moment, it's just about to rain again, it might be another week or so before you see any progress on this. Originally I was going to do a destruction video and then a couple of weeks later just post the behind the scenes of it, but since it's all gone a little bit pear-shaped and I'm just going through washing machines at the scrapyard finding one that has a drum that'll do what I want, I might as well give a teaser. So enjoy this for now and thanks for watching. Alright, this is the AC one that you saw in the earlier video where it was flying off the table and doing strange things. It says 220 to 240 volts, 50 Hertz. This one here is the DC one, and I've looked them both over and I just cannot find a difference in them. So regardless of whether they're AC or DC, this box that I made up with the plug on it, just that bit there, will work. I mean, I was running it in the video where the drive plate shattered and it was jumping all over the place. This one was running on the table and flying off it because it was just going so fast when the grommet let go. So, yeah, they are an AC or DC motor. And while you're at it, look up AC/DC, the band. Excellent rock for destroying things and sending washing machines flying apart. So, you know, sort of cut the loom and everything out in a hurry. That's part of the original machine loom, and that's the custom plug.